Now let's go check in with Janora. I believe she's out shopping somewhere. Janora.
Okay, Kendall, I'm shopping, but I'm also working. I've actually, while I've been out here, met this brother, Gemini, who has been in the Leimert Park community for over 20 years. He was talking to me, schooling me a little bit about the history with such passion. What makes this place so special?
Basically, it's Leimert Park. The culture here, the poetry, the jazz, the drum circle, the art walk, all nationalities can come here and experience it.
Well, thank you so much for a little bit of your time, Gemini. Let's talk about our next story now. Now, Dale Madison is one that lives by being true to oneself, but he's also a survivor, just like Leimert Park. Check it out.
My one claim to fame was that I launched the first all-African themed product hour on QVC.
Hi, I'm Dale Madison, and you're watching our very first all-day fashion parade on the QVC Fashion Channel.
At the height of the 1990s home shopping network craze, Dale Madison ruled. He was only one of a handful of African American hosts and just one of a smaller group who were openly gay.
I hated it and loved it. I loved being on television, and I loved being able to go out and people said, oh my God, you're that guy from QVC. But I hated the fact that I had very little control over what I could sell. My greatest joy was selling fashion.
And during that time, he also launched a successful line of African dolls. But not all of the items Dale had to sell won him over.
I'll never forget when they forced me to do an hour of basketball t-shirts. And is that the right word to call them? The things that the basketball players wear, jerseys, yes. I just think about that day holding that t-shirt, just kind of going, it's a number, buy it. That's, I couldn't tell you, Michael Jordan's number if my life depended on it. You brought back such a horrifying memory.
But Dale's life journey had other horrifying moments too, like the day his father confirmed that he was gay.
I'll never forget it. I came home with a hickey on my neck, and my father said, what girl put a hickey on your neck? I said, or boy. And he walked out the house, turned around, 20 minutes later, he came back in and he said, you got to get the hell up out of my house.
He was only 18, living in Baltimore, and had nowhere to go.
He says, I walked past your room, and if I had a gun, I would have killed you. And I said, no, I can't stay here. I can't stay here.
And not unlike many rejected gay and lesbian youth, he even thought of the unthinkable.
I tried to commit suicide twice when I was 18, twice in 1976 when my father put me out of the house. If I had succeeded, where would I be? So these are my handmade dolls, which is made with mud cloth and cowrie shells.
Today, you might say that Dale Madison is a Renaissance man. He's an activist, entrepreneur, collector, writer, actor, and author. And to top it all, he just received a master's degree in education. Now, he just released this book, Sissy, Sammy, and the Land of West Hollywood, 90069.
Once upon a time, in the land of Compton, there lived a little boy named Sammy.
Sissy, Sammy is my story of hope for LGBT kids, to realize that, you may be bullied today, but tomorrow, if you can make it through all of this, you could, become successful. You could become somebody important. Your life is important. It looks like a little kid's book, but it's really, I call it an adult fairy tale.
And how does he answer the critics who might say that he's promoting the quote-unquote homosexual agenda?
The Christian right can raise their eyebrows or fuss whatever they want to, but you know what? Y'all got y'all issue and I got mine. And I'm out here to try to save lives. It does get better.
Make no mistake about it, Dale Madison is a living testimony for all young people that if you hang in there, life really does get better.
That's true, Janora. I mean, his entire life's journey is what the anti-bullying campaign has been all about. Let's switch gears, guys. Janora and I are going to take you to one of the best barbecue joints in LA. It just so happens to be right here in Leimert Park. But also coming up, director Faith Trammell shows us the not-so-glamorous side of family.
And talk about keeping them honest. What in the world does Walisa's first date do to have her say this?
What you talking about?
All that and more when we come back. Stick around.
Wow.